What's going on, vibers? It's your boy J S Vaughn, and guess what, y'all? We back with another one, y'all. Today's track is called "Relatives" by your boy Lowkey and Logic. You know what I mean? Let's jump into it right quick, fam. Let's go.
The views expressed in this track are not directly those of Lowkey or Logic. We're just drawing attention to the lifestyles which some people lead.
Okay, man. I like how they saying it, man. So we gonna hear some shit. All right, definitely. Let's go.
Listen, I was born in Bermondsey, one of the south parts, and I was born in Basra, south side of Iraq. We used to play football outside in the park. We used to dodge bullets outside in the dark. I never prayed, I was told there isn't a God. I pray 5 times a day, it's like I live in a mosque. I'm
Hold up, man.
We used to dodge bullets outside in the dark. And I was born in Basra, south side. Attention to the lifestyles which some people lead. Listen, I was born in Bermondsey, one of the south parts, and I was born in Basra, south side of Iraq. We used to play football outside in the park. We used to dodge bullets outside
You said we used to play football right outside the park. We used to dodge bullets
in the dark.
outside in the dark, yo. Damn.
I never prayed, I was told there isn't a God. I prayed 5 times a day, it's like I
He said, yo, I never prayed, man. They said that shit was never good. He said,
live in a mosque. I'm easy with a pint and some cricket to watch. They've sanctioned everything we got, so now it isn't a lot. My mum and dad worked hard, always had employment. My mum just left and my dad got poisoned. I was young, but I was told that the government did it. From my heart.
I was young, but I was told that the government did it. Yo, hold up. Let me rewind that.
And dad worked hard, always had
So basically, you have one family who got it, and the other family don't have it and shit. You know what I mean?
employment. My mum just left and my dad got poisoned. I was young, but I was told that the government did it. From my mum and dad worked hard, always had employment. My mum just left and my dad got poisoned.
My mom just left and my dad got poisoned.
I was young, but I was told that the government did it. From
Like he was young, but he was told that the government did it. Yo, this is a deep ass story right here, man.
my heart, I can say that I love being British. I grew with 5 older brothers and sisters. Yeah, I had a lot of siblings, but some have gone missing. Now it's just me and my.
He said, yo, he said, yo, one dude said like, yo, he loved Britain and whatnot and all that beautiful stuff and shit, and he had like brothers and sisters and whatnot. The other one said, yo, I had a lot of siblings, and some of them are missing. Now it's just him, you know what I mean? So he's just the relationship between have and have nots and shit. That's what I'm getting from this track. I'm gonna let it ride for a little bit longer because I think the meaning of it is lost when I stop it too much. You know what I mean? So let me let that shit rock.
Little sis, Britain's got a lot of immigrants. They take our jobs every day. I swear I'm sick of it. My uncle's trying to get to Britain quick. I'm trying to find a job. Me, I'm still illiterate. Every 2 weeks I'm signing on. We only had school a little bit. I got kicked out of school very early, labelled as an idiot before my uncle left us.
So he's like, oh man, he's like, one dude is like, yo man, I'm trying to get to Britain and whatnot, and dude is like, yo, I'm in Britain and whatnot and shit, and there ain't no more fucking jobs and shit. All these immigrants are fucking taking these jobs and shit. And the motherfucker said, I dropped out. The dude that living in Britain, and he's like, yo, I dropped out this of school. They labeled me an idiot and shit. So we getting like the basis of the story and shit. You know what I mean? And It's crazy. Nothing. And the thing about it, like it's reality. You know what I mean? There's not like a good or bad. It's just what it is. You know what I mean? And it's kind of refreshing because it's not polished. You know what I mean? It's just like raw freaking reality and shit. You know what I mean? They're not trying to polish it. They're not trying to make one person look better than the other and whatnot. They're both in the same type of situation, but they see things in different lights and shit. Yo, that's what made this fucking story so good. That's why I keep on pausing it like that, because like it's important for me to digest it with you guys and whatnot. But you know, it's crazy. Yeah, let's go.
Gave me his gun. My girl just gave me a son. You see, got kicked out of school very early, labeled as an idiot. Before my uncle left us, he gave me his gun. My girl just gave me a son.
He said, before my uncle left, man, he gave me a gun. And he's like, my girl just gave me a son. You know what I mean? It's two different freaking worlds, man.
You see, it's hot where I live. Every day I bake in the sun. It's cold where I live, so I read every page of the sun. And I'm getting mad with what I look at and read. I just met a couple elders that are good on their deed. My dad told me joining army would be good for the peace. I started meeting, now I'm training with the Mujahideen, because I've heard that the Westerners are coming with bombs. I spent months in the regiment training up to be strong. This is my land, my country, I'll defend it till I pass. I just got the message that they're sending me to Iraq. Pain is the same, fam. It's all relative. They cry the same tears. You cry.
See, that's what I'm saying, yo. It's like the same story on both sides and whatnot. It's just the circumstances is a bit different and whatnot. The reasons for fighting are different, but the reasons is the same and whatnot. And they start off with like, all right, the lowest of the lowest class and whatnot has like the guy in Britain says, like, yo man, I've been late. The important thing about that is like when he says like, yo, I dropped out of school. I was labeled an idiot or what, or some shit like that. And the other one and whatnot, he's just going through fuck shit. You know what I mean? He ain't got no parents and shit. He's living in the freaking streets with no siblings and shit. Cause like he said, his siblings is lost, but it's like the way it looks like he's one of the lost siblings and shit. You know what I mean? He has nobody, and the dude. Now both of them are fucking fighting for their country and shit for different reasons, but in the same token, they're in the front yards because of that. You know what I mean?
Your relatives, I'm one way or another. My brother, we're all relatives. Home is where the heart is. Yeah, that's where it.
What it is like, yo, and that makes so much sense and whatnot. Now that I think about the name of the song, relatives and whatnot, because they might be in different sides and whatnot, but the reasons why they doing what they're doing and whatnot, it's like they're relatives because they're doing the things for the same reasons.
It's the same, fam. It's all relative. They cry the same tears. You cry for your relatives. I'm one way or another. My brother, we're all relatives. Home is where the heart is. Yeah, that's where it is. Now I'm in the south of Iraq. It's a smelly place. I don't know who to trust. Everybody's got a hairy face. Basra's a scary place. It's worse than it used to be. They're dropping bombs every day. When little boys shoot at me, I shoot at white faces and any green suit I see. Every regiment's lost a couple of.
He said, I shoot at white faces and anything wearing green. That's fucked up.
When little boys shoot at me, I shoot at white faces and any green suit I see. Every regiment's lost a couple of troops, we lost 2 or 3. I still go to pray in the same place the mosque used to be. I see little kids starving to death with no food to eat. But an order's an order, we gotta clean the city up. They see.
He said, yo, order is an order, we gotta clean the city up and shit. Man.
Lost 2 or 3. I still go to pray in the same place the mosque used to be. I see little kids starving to death with no food to eat. But an order's an order, we gotta clean the city up. They see how we're
I hate line. An order is an order. We gotta clean the city up. Who's asking for the city to be cleaned up? You know what I mean? I've never got that concept. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's go.
Still they don't pity us. They shoot us every day. Tomorrow is probably me. We're trying to help these bastards, but it's like they don't want to be free. Yeah, these people don't know what freedom is. I saw my colleague.
He's like, yo, we trying to help these bastards out. They don't know what it means to be free. You know what I mean? Hold up, man.
Want to be free. Yeah, these people don't know what freedom is. I saw my colleague.
And the other one is saying like, yo, these people don't know what freedom is, man.
A woman against her will, but I didn't agree with it. I shot a soldier in the face and then I had to run. My country got shot in his face by some dumb young kid. Now I just wanna go home. That's what.
And then he see, he said I shot somebody up in the face. That's where their connection actually took place and whatnot. And he's like, yo, some young kid shot somebody in the face. So they like basically in the same territory now and whatnot, fighting on different sides of the freaking bat and shit. And they see each other in the most negative ways and whatnot. But in the same token, they still the same person, you know? Which is weird.
My country got shot in his face by some dumb young kid. Now I just wanna go home. That's where my heart is. My heart is in Basra, yeah, and never will I part it. This war's going nowhere. Tell me, why did we start this? I'm fighting regardless till I'm resting where Allah is. Come to think of it, I should have never joined the army. And when I think about it, I don't hate these Iraqis.
That's what I said, man. There ain't no, and that's the funny thing about it is there is no hatred. You know what I mean? Like when you go to war and shit, you're not hating nobody in the very beginning and whatnot. It's just the circumstances of the matter that make you fucking hate. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you sign up for a freaking and you sign up to fight for your country and shit. And when you're signing up, when you're fighting for your country, the people that you're fighting with and whatnot, they start dying because it's a fucking war. You know what I mean? There's your side against the other side. So and a lot of times you don't know who the fuck you fighting for, but you know you're fighting for their side and they're fighting for their side. They have a certain order to kill you, and you have a certain order to kill them and whatnot. And that's pretty freaking much it. That's all you going by. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, there's no hatred. But like when your peoples that you were freaking you went or fighting with start dying, you start having an emotional bond attached to this war now. You know what I mean? And you have to continue fighting for that person's name to live on. You know what I mean? So you could tell that person's story when you get back home from the war. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of different shit. That's how motherfuckers get PTSD and all that type of shit, because they don't know how to freaking they don't know how to freaking basically freaking deal with those type of situations that they had to see. You know what I mean? It's kind of sad.
Bullets flying past me, I'm scared but I can't run. I take my sister upstairs and get my uncle's old gun. I don't know if it's terrorists or just some civilians, but I've been told to neutralize the threat up in that building. I see the soldiers, they're about to pass. I take my pistol out and blast. A bullet whizzes past my face and tears my friend's mouth apart. I saw red, started shooting to make them all dead. I tried to guard my sister, but a bullet hit her forehead. I ran up the steps to see if I buried them all, but all I saw was my little sister dead on the floor. Pain is the same, fam, it's all relative. They cry the same tears, you cry for your relatives. And one way or another, my brother, we're all relatives. Home is where the heart is, yeah, that's where it is. Pain is the same, fam, it's all relative. They cry the same tears, you cry for your relatives. In one way or another, my brother, we're all relatives. Home is where the heart is, yeah, that's where it is.
Yeah, the dude said, man, he tried to freaking hide his sister and whatnot, yo, but she got caught in the crossfire. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's where it is.
Y'all reading it. Trust me, man. Let me see if there's any more. Yo, man. What else? This damn man. Lowkey, Lowkey is on point with me, man. I mean, definitely, Logic, the Lowkey and Logic definitely did this track proper and whatnot. Because at the end of the day and whatnot, yo, it just shows you like the the sadness of war. You know what I mean? Like it's just it. They said it the best way. You know what I mean? The soldiers are freaking pawns. You know what I mean? They're pawns. You know, and and if you ever play chess and whatnot, the pawns are always the motherfuckers that die. You know what I mean? That take the L for the queen and the king and shit. You know what I mean? So that's basically what it is and whatnot. You know what I mean? But the thing about it is, you have to be, you always have to be in a place of desperation to actually know that that's who you will be and sign your name on the dot. You know what I mean? Because there's not 100%. A lot of people always think about it like there's not 100%. It's not 100% fact that I'm gonna be going to war. You know what I mean? It's not 100% fact that I'm gonna have to fight. You know what I mean? And that's a gamble that you always have to take when you sign your name on the dot. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I mean, like, yeah, it's like, yo, you. This is a deep song. This is definitely deep. Definitely on point. You know what I mean? Definitely a wise brother. You know what I mean? And the stories, the story itself was real. You know what I mean? But anyways, yo, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You know what I mean? Blew my motherfucking mind, educated my ass with this motherfucking shit. Made me see things a little bit different. I kind of saw it like that already, but it made me actually visualize the story, and that's always a good look. You know what I mean? But definitely a dope ass track. Definitely thought provoking. You know what I mean? Definitely a conversation starter. You know what I mean? So I really like this video. You know what I mean? If you guys felt it like I did, you know what I mean? You already know what to do. Put it in the comment section all day long. Tell me your favorite part of the track. You know what I mean? If anything, if you guys want to request any videos or any tracks, put it down there in the comment section all day long. You know what I mean? Last but not least and whatnot, this is my motherfucking thumb and whatnot. I want y'all guys to take y'all motherfucking thumbs and put it all the way up to the motherfucking sky with the thumbs up and show me some love and support in that way. Another way you guys can show me some love and support is by subscribing to the channel right down there all day long, all day long, all day long. And that's about it. You know what I mean? I'm going to check you guys out next time on the next video. Have a great ass day and whatnot. And peace out, one love. I'm out.